Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness we're talking about next, hit the bell icon with all. The other day I talked to you about the heart attacks of the young athletes and the young people having heart attacks. A buddy of mine, New Year's Eve, wasn't feeling good, went to the hospital. His right leg was swollen. He couldn't hardly breathe. They started doing some tests on him, and the first thing they found out was he had blood clots in his lungs. His body was eat up with blood clots. Now you're probably going, Ancient, isn't that pretty normal for older people? Yeah, some people on certain medications, that is true. He's not on any major medications. And they ran a scope up into his nasal cavity because he has COPD. So he's always wearing oxygen on his nose. And they found a blood clot. The doctor took a pair of forceps into his nose and started pulling on it. The guy was complaining about how it felt like it was coming out of his lungs. When I talked to him yesterday, he said that thing was a good 6 to 8 inches long and as big around as his little finger. The doctor remarked he had never seen something like that before. They did some kind of imaging on his leg and found another blood clot. This blood clot ran from his knee almost to his ankle. And it was slowing down the flow of blood to his feet. Folks, these blood clots are getting out of control. And I hate to say it this way, but most of the people I'm hearing talk about this took the arm ticket. Maybe that was not as good a deal as we thought. After I came out of the hospital, I was all ready for taking the arm ticket. But my doctor said, no, not yet, not yet. I want you to wait. At first he said 90 days. Then all of a sudden he said 120. Now he's suggesting not at all. Already made that decision, not at all. Guys, we have got to start paying better attention. Now, I told my friend his eating habits probably caused part of that. Because he weighs roughly he weighs 380, 390, somewhere in that neighborhood. So now they've got him on a strict diet. Swelling is out of his legs right now because they gave him some kind of medication, shot it directly into the vein, and it started apparently dissolving the blood clot, or clots. May have been multiple in a row. I talked to a friend of mine Sunday who's a funeral director, and we was discussing this guy, and he looked at me and he says, you know, I'm telling you, we're finding a lot of that in bodies where they have, when they go to flush the body of all the blood, they're finding blood clots anywhere from a foot to a foot and a half long. And they don't know why the blood's clotting in the veins. And they're noticing a lot more strokes out of young people. You know, somebody like me has a stroke. He's 72 years old, kind of portly, and yeah, it's okay. But when it happens to a 19, 20, or, you know, between 15 and 45, that's kind of looked at funny. So, folks, do what you need to stay healthy. I'm the Ancient Warrior. And remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. Hold your families close and love them as much as you can. You never know how long you've got. I'm the Ancient Warrior. We're out.